Hello everyone, this is B the Reaper back with another Fortnite theory. Another one of my crazy theories. Okay, so as we all know, the food fight's going on right now. And if you have been paying attention to the map and map changes, you will know that the pizza truck kind of popped up outside of Tomato Town, and it seemed like it popped up because the restaurant was now a temple. And it didn't seem too out of place until it started to go to Greasy Grove. Actually, I'm gonna... Oh no, where's Greasy? There we go. And it traveled on the road a little bit, but it ended up popping up right outside of the restaurant. And as you can see, it seemed like it was almost trying to take over the Durr Burger's business. And at that time, the Durr Burger was still open. And it's kind of weird that during season 5, I guess a lot of things happened to a couple of places, but the Durr Burger and Tomato Town were altered a lot, and it did make sense that the tomato truck popped up. But what didn't really make sense was the Durr Burger closing. Like, and it's not because of business. This is where the tomato truck was. It's not because of business being taken over. You can see signs here, farewell, like you're losing the Durr Burger. If you see that, that looks like it's like contaminated food. The windows are boarded up. It looks like it's kind of a little dilapidated, almost like it's been here for a while, empty. So I've been wondering what's going on with this. And in this picture I'm going to show right here, you can see that the Durr Burger actually made they have a van now, and I guess they're competing with the pizza van because the actual Durr Burger restaurant is completely closed. So you got two vans here, and they're obviously competing. They're right across from each other. The funny thing is they end up going to a different location. I'll show you the picture right here. I think this is close to Snobby Shores. It must be like a football field, or I know this was the soccer field, but I haven't been there in a while, and I'm almost thinking that it's a football field now, but I can't be too positive. See, this is where they went, right there. I wonder if I have redeploy on. I think it's still on playground mode, hopefully. Yeah, so they didn't travel too far. But they were over here trying to get business, and that was about when the football skins first came out. Oh no, it's still soccer. So they ended up coming here, and you can see the picture that I'm going to show you right now. They are, again, they're rivals, and they're parked right across from each other trying to get business. I thought it was a football field because the football skins, you'd think that they were in an area where lots of people would be, like Pleasant Park, which is where they are located right now as of update 6.3. And this update also brought the new LTM, where it's called Food Fight. So they're actually literally, like, you know, fighting. And you're supposed to pick a side, which, well, I don't think you get to pick a side. I actually haven't played yet, which I was going to later on tonight. But it's kind of a cool idea. But I don't know, like, Epic seems to be putting a lot of effort into something. And when they do that, it's like something big is going to go down with it, you know? Like they had a rocket in the villain's lair, and they had, you know, good versus evil or whatever. And of course that was like a season theme. This has nothing to do with the season theme, but it's still kind of, you know, they're putting a lot of effort into these two vehicles traveling around the map, and it's obviously something that they want us to notice. And these guys are fighting because it's football season, you know, like they're over here trying to get business. And while people are thinking about their location, I'm wondering what's going to happen with the abandoned area in Greasy Grove. And that's what my theory is on today. Well, these two are fighting. The tomato restaurant is, like, it's a temple now. I don't think anything's really gonna happen with that. And it could be that these two are fighting to take over Greasy Grove. Like, it will still be called Greasy Grove because pizza's greasy, burgers are greasy, you know, like fast food is pretty much greasy. Like, all of it's greasy. But this is where my crazy idea comes in. So these two are fighting. The burger joint kind of like lost its credibility and was closed down. So I doubt they're gonna be in Greasy Grove. And Tomato Town, I don't know, maybe Tomato Head does take over Greasy Grove and Greasy Grove finds a new location. Maybe they're battling out for who starts a restaurant in Pleasant Park. But what I've noticed is, if you've seen Retail Row that store that just became a Halloween store. It was kind of repurposed, and the detective shop has been repurposed. So honestly, my theory is I actually believe that the Durr Burger Restaurant is probably going to be repurposed, and I believe it's going to be repurposed into a chicken restaurant. Hear me out on this. It sounds a little crazy, but as you probably know, KFC has started a gaming Twitter, like an official gaming Twitter page, and they have said stuff that is obviously about them in Fortnite. So I'm going to show you the first tweet when this tweet came out a while ago. I'm not sure exactly when. It says August 2018. So this tweet came out in 2018, and it says, "Your chicken wing, man, for all those victory royales, it's going to be finger licking good." So yeah, tell me that's not about Fortnite, specifically Fortnite Battle Royale. And this restaurant is most likely going to be repurposed, and I'm betting it's going to be a chicken place. 100%. It's one of those little emotes, those ones that a little pop-up. I'll show it right now. It reminds me of Wendy's, and it kind of reminds me of a logo, and I haven't really seen Fortnite make something that looks like a logo for these pop-ups. They always seem like, you know, they're cutouts, like stickers almost. But this one reminds me of a logo. And I believe that this chicken, or this clown, might be a chicken mascot. Because I don't think Fortnite is ever gonna like put a KFC here, you know? It's just, no, it doesn't seem right. Like they did a deal with Samsung, and if you look at the Samsung skin, it's a nod to Samsung. They didn't call it the Samsung skin, you know. They have like a lot of things called Galaxy Tab S4 or whatever, you know. So they got these Galaxy tablets, and Fortnite made them a Galaxy skin. So it's like a nod to it. You're not gonna look at that and be like, oh yeah, Samsung, you know, but you know that's the Samsung skin. It sticks out so much, and it's very well made. So KFC is 100% partnering up somehow with Fortnite. And it says Wingman. So this is a skin. Like, yeah, that's Wingman, that's a skin. And what better way to nod to a restaurant than to put a chicken place here, you know? And when you release a KFC skin, But I don't think it's gonna be like 100% KFC. I think that's what Epic's doing here. They're giving KFC this huge nod, and they're gonna make a chicken restaurant, and they're gonna repurpose the Durr Burger building. And I can't, if this happens, I can't think of what could happen with the Durr Burger. The Durr Burger and Tomato Town fans. Like, I don't know. It's really hard to say. But I think this is going to 100% be repurposed. And it's not going to be repurposed for the Tomato Head. I think it's going to be a chicken place. I want to give a shout out to Postbox Pat, because I know he documents this very well. And when I was looking up pictures, I actually had a hard time finding all the ones that I wanted. And I knew that he documents this so well. And I wanted to thank him for that, and I wanted to, there's way more people who watch him than me, but if you ever see this and you don't know who Postbox Pat is, and you're interested in storylines and information and somebody else's view on what's happening, Postbox Pat has all that. And he does have a very good personality.